Well, taking a look at your top story, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa has come out strongly in favor of radical economic transformation. He said those that don't like the phase of radical economic transformation should wake up and smell the coffee, as it would happen soon. Well, he said it is not abstract, but it's about inclusive growth. He was speaking at the Black Business Council event. He told the few hundred business delegates and attendants that radical economic transformation would entail reskilling and the creation of black industrialists. Ramaphosa says despite the downgrade, the country did not come to a standstill. He says work is being undertaken to improve the economy, and he invited the BBC to give proposals and suggestions to the ANC Elective Conference to resolve issues facing the country.
The government's program of radical economic transformation is about placing the economy on a quantitatively different path that ensures more rapid, sustainable growth, higher investment, increased employment, reduced inequality, and the deracialization of our economy. That's when the term started seeing the light of day. And of course, we've packed it with a whole number of things, and that term still needs further definition. And I would say those who are dismissing this term, they should sit down, listen, smell the coffee. But instinctively, I would say, yes, if our task, which is correct, if our task is to empower black business, we should be able to show a clear bias towards empowering black business and be able to give them that level of empowerment that will enable them to be able to gain economic strength. There is nothing abstract about radical economic transformation. It is fundamentally about inclusive and shared growth. It is fundamentally about saying to our people, when we engender the growth of our economy, we want it to be inclusive so that everyone is included, and it should be shared growth that everybody can share in.
Incentives can't continue to be for big business alone. We have to be creative about ensuring that there are incentives for small business. It can't be the same narrative when you go to the DTI and check around the grants and the incentives. You find that it goes to BMW, it goes to Nissan, it goes to... And the people within our country who are also trying to be business people themselves cannot access those incentives. Radical economic transformation needs us to be radical in what we do. A seismic change in our economic activity has to happen. At the moment, large white companies still dominate all industrial sectors, and that's okay. But there is room for more players. It's not a question of taking from this one and giving to this one. It's about creating a bigger cake, and we can, as South Africa, to include more people. As the BBC, we regard 2017 as a defining moment for black business. Real economic transformation must begin to happen, and we are watching.